Hi, I'm Pam Clark. We're at the M1 Concourse, a return visit. We were out here for the ribbon cutting ceremony, and today they have a classic car show that is just amazing. And with me are Jerry and Gordon, and they have this amazing 1935 Dodge truck. Can't believe how beautiful it is. And Jerry, you were telling me that somebody got it from an estate sale in New York?
Actually, no. Gordon was wanting to find one that really needed restoration. Took him quite a while, and then while surfing the internet, found one that had already been restored. Well, it's original.
Okay, you explain
It's
it.
been repainted. Yeah, this one is a very original car. It was repainted in 1976, and the engine's original. All the drive lines original. It's been repainted, and the wood interior has been replaced. But the car is incredibly original. Even the little brake adjusting screws had the Chrysler logo on them from the 30s.
Oh my goodness!
So it's a very original car, and I bought it from a fellow in Rochester, New York. But the history is it was used by a house painter. The reason it's in such good shape is he used it like a trailer, and so it's had years and years and years of full of paint and junk, but it didn't go very many miles. So the car was in very good shape when a gentleman found it as I said, in 1976 and painted it. And I got it because I want to carry my antique motorcycle collection around the back.
I've seen some of your antique motorcycles. They look sharp up there, like the one back here. Now, I know you put the sign of your company up on the side, right?
Well, it's not a company. It's a company I made up. It's really my hobby. It's Gordon's Garage, and I had to put something on the car because it had someone else's name painted on it. So I found.
I bet you spend enough time on it. It's like a job.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's true. That's true.
And if you get to do what you love, it's a blessing.
Absolutely, absolutely, and it gets me out of the house, which Jerry likes.
Hey, now we're going to take a look at the motorcycle here. That looks just gorgeous. It goes perfect with the truck. What kind of motorcycle is this?
This is a 1940 Indian Sport Scout Racer. And it's set up with full race setup with a stroked engine, a magneto, a big cam, and a big carburetor. And it's a go-fast bike all the way, stripped down to the bare essentials. And I found it in a few pieces in a basement, and found the rest of the pieces and rebuilt it all myself. I did the engine, the transmission, and the only thing I didn't do is the paint work on it. I've done all the mechanical work, and it's a fun bike. It's fast and very loud, but it lives most of the time back here as a showpiece.
I understand. Have you had the pleasure of driving it around much?
Oh yeah. Well, when I got it going, I drove it to shake it, make sure everything was right. But it's a hardtail. It's completely solid. There's no rear suspension at all. And for an old guy like me, I'm not going to go very many miles on it without a chiropractor.
Especially on Michigan roads.
Right.
Well, thank you very much for talking to me, you, Gordon, and Jerry. I appreciate it.
It's fun.
Enjoy the car show here.
We will. You too.
Look forward to home. What's the worker drone name? Tony Meyer.
Could you spell it for us?
Yeah, last name's Meyer. First name Tony. I'm an uncle of Matt Zerbrick, who's one of the M1 Concourse helpers.
Okay, and is that how you got involved in being out here?
Yes, that's exactly how.
Well, it looks like a lot of fun out here.
Oh, it is a lot of fun, yeah.
I
A lot of
can't
cool
imagine getting to direct around all these classic and antiques.
Got to make sure they don't bump into each other.
That's important.
We don't want that.
I'm looking at this gorgeous car, and what kind of car is it?
It's a 1933 DeSoto. It's rare.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
rare.
How did you happen to come across this?
I actually found it online, and we were looking for a car, and my husband likes Chrysler products, and I found it online, and he said, nah. Then he said, let me see that again. And then we bought it.
What kind of condition was it in when you got it?
It was a little rough, but he fixed it.
You did all the work, huh?
Yeah, he did. And we bought this trunk at a flea market. It's from a 32 Packard.
It looks like it belongs there, like it was part of the original equipment.
We have a real good painter, and he painted it to match the car, and we did all the chrome work on it, and he bumped it all out, and now it looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks perfect. It looks beautiful.
It took him a whole year to do that one.
And how did you happen to come out to the M1 Concourse?
I got an email.
An invitation?
An invitation by email, yeah.
I think it's so nice that they're doing something with the old General Motors plant grounds. It's just perfect.
I think it'd be nice. I
Yes.
can't wait for them to break ground and see what it actually looks like.
Yes. Let's take a walk up to the front of the car. Okay, I see the suicide knob on the steering wheel. That's 8-ball.
I don't know.
That's what it says on it. So
it's
that's
his baby,
yeah,
and
it's
yeah,
gonna
he
be-
does all the neat little things to it. I don't know where he went to.
this engine too is immaculate. Okay, Bill, we were talking to your wife a little bit about this car, but one question I had, she wasn't sure about. Looks like a suicide knob, an 8-ball on the steering wheel.
Yes, it is. I have it turned over because most of the time we drive it on the street, it's more for looks than anything else. You're not really supposed to have them anymore.
I know. It still looks sharp.
Oh yeah, it goes with the motif of the car.
How much time did you spend on this build?
Years and years and more years. We've had it for like 3.5, 4 years now. It never ends. I mean, you always constantly work on them.
No, it's a labor of love.
Oh,
Bill.
it's absolutely, yeah.
And it shows in how the car looks that you do love it. Oh my gosh, look at the running boards here. They are just fantastic. And again, even with Michigan Rose, they're looking
Oh,
really
yeah.
good.
Yeah, we try to keep it up. It goes into paint. We've had it out several times. We get nicks and that type of thing, so we have to send it constantly back to the paint shop, have it touched up and those kind of things. But wintertime, we go to the indoor shows. Summertime, we go to the outdoor. We were just at Clawson, Michigan yesterday for a large show down on Main Street with it. We took a best in show with it there, so we were real
Very
happy with
good.
that. Yeah, oh yeah.
Congratulations. Now, you going to head out to the Dream Cruise this year?
Probably will go out for a little while. It's an older car, an older type restoration, so if it's really hot out there, you have to be real careful. It does overheat, so
Yes.
we go out and cruise for a couple hours in the morning, and we go back home, then we go out. Usually our daughter and son-in-law go with us when we go out to cruise.
Yeah, it's cooler in the morning.
Oh,
not
yeah.
as much traffic. And
That's for
keeps
sure.
The engine cool.
Yeah. We have electric fans on it, but still, when it gets up to around 85, 90, it gets way too hot. These older cars, they used to have usually flathead 6-cylinder engines in them, and it puts out about half as much heat as this one does. So with the fenders down, if I could drive with the hood open, it wouldn't be too bad, but unfortunately you can't do that. So.
No, they'd probably frown on that.
Yeah,
Well, Bill, thank you so much for taking the
You're
time
quite
to
welcome.
talk to me.
I appreciate it.